Okay, we're going to try a homework problem right now. And if you were able to figure this out without watching this video, kudos to you. If you looked at it and were like, what? I don't know. Those videos didn't make any sense. That's okay. Just try watching this one and see if this helps, okay? It says use the remainder theorem to find the remainder when f of x is divided by x minus 3. So what we were saying is if you take, and they're using 3, the same, x minus 3, that means we're going to plug in x equals 3. We're going to plug 3 in, just like I did in my notes. And whatever the function comes out to be, see this came out to be 0 right there, that's our remainder, okay? And I'm going to do that right now. But I'm not going to put 3 in and cube it. I'm not going to put 3 in and square it. And I'm not going to put 3 in and multiply by 2. I'm not going to do all that. I'm going to do synthetic division like I was describing right up here, okay? And if you're not familiar with synthetic division, you're going to get familiar with it. It's really kind of pretty cool how it works. And you'll get the hang of it, okay? So you put the number that you're investigating. This is the one that I want to see. Is it a 0? And maybe it's not a 0. That's why they're saying find the remainder, right? So we take the coefficients, coefficient, 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 coefficient. Notice it goes x cubed, x squared, x, and then no x's. So there's nothing missing. There's not like a squared missing here. So I don't have to put a 0 in any one of these spots. So I go 3, negative 11, 2, and 15, right? Okay. First thing you always do is whatever this first coefficient is, you bring it down and you put it kind of below the little line here, if you will. And I'll tell you a little bit more about why you do that later, okay? In class, I'll tell you. So we go 3 times 3, that's 9. You put the 9 right here, and then you add the 2 together. So let's investigate for just a second. Is that what I was doing right up here? See how I brought that 1? I brought it down here, yes. And then I took 3 times 1, I got 3, and I put the 3 right there. Then I added these two together, okay? So 3 times 3 is 9, put the 9 right there, and I add those two together, and I get negative 2. Okay, now I didn't get any negatives on my first example, so this is going to look like subtraction right here, and I've got this stupid little symbol that I'm going to write on. Hopefully you can see this. So I go 3 times negative 2 is negative 6, and I put that right there. Okay, so 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. Now I'm adding these two numbers together. You might think of it as subtraction, 2 minus 6, right? And you get negative 4. Now I multiply 3 times negative 4, and I get negative 12, right? So I get negative 12. Then I add these two together, and I get a positive 3. Okay, this is my remainder right out here. That's my remainder. That means that x minus 3 is not a factor, okay? And they're going to ask us that kind of question, determine whether x minus 3 is a factor. If it was going to be a factor, we needed to get a 0 right there. Now, if I made any arithmetic mistakes in here, I'm toast. I'm not going to get the right answer. And you might be still a little confused, like, what's this 3 all about? Well, look, if I put 3 in, I said I wasn't going to do it, but now I'm going to do it just to kind of prove my point here and to check my arithmetic over there, right? So if I go 3 times 3 cubed minus 11 times 3 squared plus 2 times 3 plus 15, see, like some of this is hard. 27 times 3, what's 27 times 3? Oh, 81. Okay, so I got 81 right there. Here I get 9. 9 times 11 is 99. So I got 99 right there. Then I got plus 6 plus 15. Let's see. 81 minus 99 is negative 18. Negative 18 plus 12 is negative 12. Plus 15 is 3. Oh, look at that. I got the same thing, right? So this means that I'm at 3 comma 3 on my graph. I'm not at 3 comma 0. So that means x minus 3 is not a factor. So you could put like 3 here, and then the next question on Pearson is it a factor? And you're going to click on no. All right, I hope I'm making that clear how you do these homework problems. Thanks everybody again for watching.